Okay, I am here at Piastra Italian Cuisine on the Marietta Square, and I'm joined by owner and chef Greg Lippman. And Greg, I know you've only been here since, what, November, right?
Well, we purchased the restaurant at the end of April of last year. We closed in July for renovations. We reopened in September as Piastra.
Yeah, it looks like you got a lot done. I mean, the restaurant looks great.
Thank you.
But the best part about the restaurant is what we're seeing right here on this table. Kind of tell us about kind of what your main focus is and what your main dish is, and then go through some of the other things here.
Well, we are a modern Italian restaurant, family-oriented. Make everything from scratch in-house, the pastas, sauces, sausage, breads daily. For the most part, do a lot of fresh stuff. What I have here today are some of the signature stuff.
So, and I'm sure this is probably the case, that I'm sure there's some things that you do with these different dishes that are secret.
Actually, no, I have no problem telling anybody how to do anything,
Really?
because
Okay.
you're not going to be able to really duplicate it at home.
Okay. Oh, good.
And if I give you one little recipe, you'll come back looking for more.
Okay. All right. Well, so tell me about this here, because that looks like it's really good, and I'm sure it's stuffed with something really good.
Oh, yes. That is what I call an indentro, which means inside out in Italian. It's a play on an inside out ravioli. This one's not really inside out. It's 3 stuffed raviolis. They're stuffed with seasoned ricotta, pea puree, and then it's topped with a light carrot sauce. Now we garnish it here with fried peas and pickled carrots.
Okay. And is that something you just kind of learned on your own, or you just it's some other people use it?
That dish is just mine.
Nice.
We kind of came up with that here, just a play on peas and carrots because it's springtime. I learned starting out at about 9 years old from my grandmother, my mother, and then lots of Italian grandmothers up in Boston.
Okay. All right. And you also use meatballs and sausage and that kind of thing. Kind of tell us kind of how that blends in with the rest of the stuff that you have here.
These are just a couple sides that I have. I mean, I always recommend the sausage and the meatballs to go with basically everything. You go to Italy and they have pasta dishes. Then you have your meat dishes, which are a completely separate course. We do it a little bit to make the American public a little more comfortable with it as a side.
Mm-hmm.
Then, of course, got to have a salad. Tomatoes, cucumbers, onions, white balsamic dressing, nice and light.
I'm telling you right now, man, it smells so good. What is this? It's a garlic and cheese?
Yeah, what we have is our fresh focaccia bread. It's kind of a focaccia country loaf, some crostinis, and then it comes with roasted garlic in oil with our fresh grated pecorino cheese.
Okay, that really spices up that bread, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, good. Well, I appreciate you letting us come in and showcase this restaurant. It looks and sounds and smells incredible. Again, this is Piastra on the square here in Marietta. You got to come to this restaurant. It's nice. It's a beautiful restaurant. I know he hasn't had a lot of time to put things together, but it looks really nice. And of course, you can see that food is amazing.